Hey y'all, Melissa here at Twin Oaks Family Farm. You might not recognize me sporting some cold weather gear. It's in the 20s here in Southeast Ohio, January 4th, 2025 that we're recording this. Probably will upload later, like into the next week. So it might be the 8th or so, between the 6th and the 8th before we actually schedule this one to upload. But we got some new treats for our hens, so I want to share them with you, show them to you, tell you our reaction to them, let you see the hens' reaction to them. We don't do a whole lot of chicken treats, but here lately we've been kind of testing out different ones and just giving the chickens some enrichment with some variety in their snacks and in their food. We use actually a complete feed, a ration we call a layer mash. So when we're inside the chicken house here, you can see what we actually feed. It's about a 16% protein, and it's a complete feed, grain based, with supplement added specifically for egg production hens. So we feed that year round. We have a ration that's basically based on the quantity of a 1/4 pound of feed per hen per day. So that's pretty much what we feed them. When we have really cold temperatures, like below freezing, sometimes we'll actually double the ration just to help them have more energy to be able to knock the chill off, thermoregulate better on their own. But that's one thing that we picked out this time when we got some new treats, was some higher protein treats. So I picked out just a couple of the varieties for today that I want to show you, and I'll give you a look at them here in the bag and give you the lowdown on where we got them and the pricing on them. So we've tried these Love My Girls brand before. This variety is veggies and worms. So mealworms, protein rich, and has some dried vegetables in there. Also has some grains, soy and corn free, but still has some other ingredients. So we'll show you the ingredient list. That's a 5-pound bag right there. We'll use it as a treat, but we have about almost 60 laying hens. So, you know, anything in that quantity bag, even for a treat, isn't going to last us a real long time, but we'll take a closer look at what's in it. That 5-pound bag of the veggies and worms is typically about a $15 retail price product. You can get it in stores, like big chain stores, like maybe Rural King, Tractor Supply, other feed sellers, feed retailers, feed stores, feed mills, but you also can get them online. We happen to order them through Chewy, and this is January 2025, happened to get them on sale, so they were just under $10. Now this we have not tried before, the Culinary Coop Worm&Garden blend, premium treat for chickens. You can kind of see through the see-through panel there what's in there. It says includes real vegetables, blend of black soldier fly larvae, mealworms, turnip greens, dandelion greens, carrots, and butternut squash. So I'm excited to feed that one. They're going to like that, I think. So a 10-ounce bag, normally that's about a $17 retail is what we saw. We also got that through Chewy right at the moment, happened to be on sale, so we got it for a little less than $10. So we paid for them. They weren't given to us. We're not getting compensation for showing you. Just want to show you what we're sharing with our hens. So drawback, it kind of is too bad everything's in a plastic package, but it is nice that it's like an easy tear opening, and it has a resealable, sort of like a Ziploc feature, so you can reseal it. So that's giving you a look down inside the bag so we can see the ingredients. Whoops, right there. Okay, let me try to get this paused, and we'll turn the bag around and look at the ingredient list. Okay, so obviously I'm kind of close up on the back of the bag. Anything you want to look closer at, you can press pause and take time to read. So I'm not going to really read through all of it. Another drawback I saw is that it does say product of China. We try to get USA harvested, USA sourced, USA made, but I'm seeing that in a lot of the treat products. We definitely try to avoid, I know you can't see that very well, should be stored in a cool, dry place out of direct sunlight. Treats, do not feed moldy, spoiled treats to your birds. Wash hands after use, not for human consumption. So that's what that says down at the bottom. But here's the ingredient list. But we do absolutely stay away from food dyes in here in any of the treats that we get. If we always look at the ingredient list, and if we see food dyes, that's really on our radar. It's a red flag. We just won't get it. So there's the analysis. I don't know how well y'all can see it. So crude protein, not less than 24.5%. So I'll have to look closer. The only thing I don't see on here, we have feeding directions. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to read these out loud for my own benefit. Feed approximately 1 to 2 tablespoons of worm and garden blend per bird daily, depending on the bird size. Warm water can be added to hydrate the worms and vegetables, but it's not required. Worm and garden blend should be offered as a treat and part of a varied diet for your birds. Always provide fresh water for the birds. So good. So we have, in this hen house, we have about 30 hens. So we could feed actually up to 60 tablespoons of worm and garden blend per bird daily. I'm not going to measure that out. We would be more likely to feed less than more. So I'm actually probably just going to go sprinkle a handful in each feeder. So I'll take you in with me and we'll see the birds and do that. I think they're going to love this. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to sprinkle them in while I'm holding the camera. And so like you have to kind of in your mind get over of like the idea that you're holding dead, dried, dehydrated bugs. But it's for the chickens. They're going to love it. You know, do it for the hens. Okay. So this is new to them. So they're checking it out. I think they're going to love it though. Let me go put some in the other feeder. Hold on. So they're wise to that pretty quick. I mean, they're testing it out though. They're like, this doesn't really look familiar, but we're interested in it. But I think they do like that. And so like we're having super cold weather. There's a good close up. So that's a nice little extra protein treat to give them to kind of just boost their protein intake at a time when the weather could be causing internalized stress for them. So we do want to make sure that they have free-flowing water. So they've got some in that bucket, which is getting a little low. We'll probably swap that out with some little warmer water that's been in here about half a day. But this water is still free-flowing on this side of the water tray where the reservoir feeds into the tray, and we've got a heat lamp suspended there to give them a little bit of extra warmth inside their chicken coop. They've absolutely cleaned up most of those in there. So yeah, these are a hit. So we will likely get these again. Culinary Coop Worm and Garden Blend premium treat for the chickens. This was a 10-ounce bag. Probably will only get them when they're on sale though, because those are 17 bucks. So, we still have a good bit in there. But like I said, I'm going to go in the other hen house and give them some. So with our flocks, just probably 3 or 4 times, we'll use that bag up, just treating our hens with that. Yep, they definitely liked them. We spread some out just in a line on the floor there. So that'll give them some enrichment, encourage their scratching and pecking and foraging behavior. So getting to live their best chicken life. So we gave them to the other group of hens as well in their feeders. And these hens are all, for the most part, a little bit older than the other group of hens. So there was no hesitation. They were right onto it. They didn't have to check it out at all. They were like, yep, we're onto this. We know what this is about. So they really like them. So I would say we'll probably watch for these to be on sale, and we'll probably get them when they are. So this one was Culinary Coop Worm and Garden Blend premium treat for chickens. So yay, we've got some eggs to gather up in here. There's one in that corner, and there's about 4 down there. So far we've, I think, got about 20. Yeah, actually about 20 eggs total today, and it's about midday. So we'll get some more yet as the afternoon goes on.